I don't believe they're frauds. I think they'll be there in the end.
Gee, what a season for the Raiders.
Yeah, considering everything that they went through, right? From the John Gruden things to the Henry Ruggs to the players with the gun
playing Call of Duty.
Playing Call of Duty.
Either, but they're not even close to being the best team in their division. They're a wild card team at best.
If Derek Carr is not the quarterback of the Raiders, they're not here.
Kind of remake their roster a little bit here today. They matched Chandler Jones with Max Crosby. They had Rocky Sin in the secondary. They lose Yannick Ngakoue.
Davante Adams, in a massive move here, MJ, is headed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
NFL star, NBA star. Charles Woodson jersey at the time, so it's been documented forever. So I guess you could say it's meant to be.
I don't.
Yo, what's good? YouTube, what's up, man? It's fucking Saturday. What's good, everybody? Shit. Woo-wee. It's been a long week, everybody. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for coming to your boy, Dirty Lows, Raider Fan Show. Man, the fuck's going on? Shit. Nah, for real. Thank you guys for showing up. I got a couple more people that are going to be showing up here shortly, man. Hopefully, anybody that's watching, man, just reaching out to you. You guys are having a good day. Everything's cool. You guys chilling, enjoying your Saturday, regardless of it shining or not. Be thankful for what you do got. Be thankful for what you don't, man. So, on that note, hey, on some real shit, what the fuck is going on? I really don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I tend to actually how do you say it? I partake in marijuana, right? So it's part of my daily regimen, I guess you want to call it, whatever. But am I crazy to think that like this shit is just like all being set up? Like, I mean, I don't know if my antennas or my conspiracy hats are on, or I need to put a foil hat on or some shit. But bro, like this shit is just insane to me, my dude. This is just crazy. There's so much to talk about, dude. Couple of people on Instagram, whatever, not. I was gonna send you something. My Instagram's kind of wonky right now on my computer. Wada. So if anybody wants to jump on in, let me know. I'm gonna get to the chat. Tell everybody thank you. There is a lot of shit that we want to talk about today. I do want to talk about the conspiracy that I got going on about the whole Derek Carr going to the Patriots last year. Was that a ruse? What's going on now? You know what I'm saying? The other thing, what I'm really looking at, are we basically on defense starting all rookies? The way it's looking, it's pretty much what it is, man. It's going to be crazy, man. So I'm going to get to the chat real quick. Hey, if you're new here, please comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to be having another channel coming up very, very shortly, man. Hopefully you guys will tune into that. We'll get to that a little bit later, man, but we're going to talk about football today. All right, I'm going to get to the chat real quick. I'm going to get out to shout out to Robert, my dude, linebacker, man. We had that one good show, man, brother. Man, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I know you guys are probably here earlier, man. I was running a little bit late. It's been kind of crazy. So everything's in line. Everything's good. Family's good. Everybody's good. So that's all that matters. My brother, Michael Guerrero, was good, man. Salute. That's my number one draft pick right there, bro. Shit, here we go. Gord was good. Good morning. Who else we got here? Raider Nightmare. My boy, Sean Johnson, man. You sent me a bunch of stuff, brother. You know what I mean? Thank you. Hey, Brian, congratulations. Yes, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. I am a veteran myself. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm tripping. Shout out to all the veterans out there, man. Some of us, do little sacrifices here and there. A lot of these guys don't get to see their families during holiday season and stuff like that. They are a part of what we are, no matter what you feel about politics or anything like that. There are brothers, sisters, cousins, family members that are out there risking their lives so you guys can enjoy yours. So I don't know how to say salute to everybody. I don't know. I could say it, but the words mean absolutely nothing compared to the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? So salute, and I appreciate everybody that has given their life, their time, and everything for this country, man. I appreciate all you guys. All right, going back to that. Sorry, man, not to get too emotional. Brian, was good? Was good? OG, was good? Was good? All right, Goy, got you seen there. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to catch up to the chat and everybody. All right, we're caught up. Shit, all right. Well, appreciate that, man. All right, man. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat right now, and everybody wants to jump in. Go to jump on in, man. I'm waiting for you guys, man. Shit. All right, copy. Let's go here. Paste. All right, and enter. All right, there it is. You guys can go to jump on in. I'm gonna try to fix this Instagram, man. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, brother, man, this whole everything is just it's wild, bro. Like I don't understand. I'm trying to get a grasp of exactly what all the moves that were made. You know what I mean? Sean had sent me something. Basically, I'll read it off my phone because that's going to be the best way I can say it. This is like pretty much the way the whole season has been summed up, right? The conversation was basically this. You know what I mean? He says in 2023, the primary game plan is we're going to keep keep offensive weapons that are locked up and get a right tackle and a quarterback. So I mean, obviously that means everyone's talking about Carr being on the way out, bro. I don't see it, but I mean it is what it is. We'll get into that too. Then 2 defensive tackles in the draft and free agency. Lock down a coverage linebacker and another in the draft. A cornerback and free agency and or the draft, and safeties, free agency and or draft. So I made a joke and I was just like, what? So the whole fucking team? I mean, that's pretty much what it is, bro, when it really, really comes down to it. And shout out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you know, giving Sean any shit or anything like that, but this is pretty much the way it is, you know what I'm saying? He's saying one of the people that he would one of the teams the key pieces that he would keep would be Jacobs, Miller, Andre James, Parham, new veteran offensive starting guard. Okay, that's a good one. New veteran starting right tackle, Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller. Interesting. Foster Moreau, Zamir White, Max Crosby, Chandler Jones. Shit. You would like to keep Chandler Jones. That's a little hard one for me, but like Nate Hobbs, Malcolm Coots, Rocky Sin, maybe Harmon and Morey. So, and then you fill in whatever there. See, that's a big list, right? The only kind of people that I'm not really liking and know a lot of people ain't gonna want to keep is gonna be Darren Waller, bro. For real, because Darren Waller is not going to the fan base is gonna want. They're basically on the same. They feel the same way about Waller as they do his Carr. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's like mother effing him. You know what I mean? Because he's there and whatnot, but he's not actually putting anything up. Now he's actually on IR, so now we're gonna reserve him. But everyone's been throwing him under the bus because he hasn't been putting up numbers anyways. And I lost a bet to Gravy whenever this guy shows up. But I lost a bet to Gravy, and the bet was that Waller was going to give me 900 yards. And then I started laughing. I was like, well, that's going to be next year, maybe. And that was kind of like a running joke that I've been saying. You know what I mean? It's like instead of just win, baby, it's like next year, maybe. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's gonna be a motherfucker, man. All right, hey Rafi, what's up, man? Salute to everybody that's in the chat right now, man. So yeah, let me see some of this stuff right now. So they're saying that the O-line is gonna be. Let me see right now. Bleacher Report. They're saying O-line Theron Mufford is actually playing pretty good. He actually is. If you look at it, and they're coming in and out. When they're bringing them in and out and putting those rotations in some of the field that I've seen. But they're actually doing really, really well. You know what I mean? It sucks because they are giving Carr some time. Carr's been off big time. He's been really, really off. So I'm trying to figure out, you know what I mean, who would be better as far as the offensive line is concerned moving forward. You know, when Sean was saying about Parham, I mean, he's doing really, really well from my taking. Parham and James are doing really, really well. Them just growing together and picking up a couple other extra pieces is gonna work. It's really gonna work for me. they know what they're doing, and I think their offensive line coach is doing a very, very good job. I think Bars is holding on for what we need. My biggest thing is if Carr ends up getting fucking hurt, man, it's going to be a trip because of this offensive line. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be some other shit. You know what I mean? And but moving forward, I think Bars is probably going to just be serviceable for the rest of this year, and then we got to start looking at the draft already, bro. That's crazy. And my brother, my number one draft pick, Silent Count, my G. Thank you. What's up, bro?
What's going on, my brother?
Brother, what you doing, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Bless, my brother. How are you, man?
Thankful that you're here, bro, because I hate talking this shit by myself.
hey, you know I'm the number one groupie. I see that shit.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I couldn't wait. These motherfuckers, the people that are watching, like, this motherfucker.
Oh, shit, there's a link. Oh, shit. All right, here we go.
Hey, I beat you too. I beat you to Ern's link the other day. Ern's Madden play. Yeah. I haven't watched anybody's this week, bro. I've been so fucking busy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I took a couple of days off just to kind of recuperate the body sometimes, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, at the end of the year, bro, you gotta get those hours, bro, that you earned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Shit.
Hey, brother.
I take advantage of that shit, dog.
Bro, listen, my uncle, I love him to death, man. But this fool, what happened was he was working for wherever he was working, and he accumulated time, and then they turned around and tried to cut it off, and he's like, nah. He fucking grandfathered this, so he got it. So now every year, because he has so much time, he gets like a month off, and then including another month. So he takes like 2 months.
Hell yeah.
Not including sick, bro. And he's just like chilling, collecting the same check.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's up? My boy Gravy just showed up. What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up, Dirk?
Alone.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, my brother?
How you doing?
Yeah, shit, man.
Low was begging me to get on, so I got on, Gravy.
Yeah, no, Gravy left me lagging, bro. He was all complaining, "You're not getting on," and then he left me lagging, bro. See how Gravy is. Gravy, how you doing today, brother? How's your day so far? How you been this week?
So far, so good. Week's been all right. Got a Friday off.
There you go.
So, happy Veterans Day, there, Dirty Low.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
thank you,
man, for real.
Thank you.
And to the veteranos too.
No, like I'm a vet. Like no, like I work on dogs, bro. Like I'm a vet.
Yeah,
I'm a veterinarian.
Sometimes you gotta explain that shit.
Yeah, no, man. Gabe, what's good, man? Let me shout out a couple people. JB, what's popping, bro? What's good?
Salute to the chat.
Oh, Sean, why are you starting with Waller?
Oh shit! Here we go.
We're gonna be great. Like, shit. Freddie was good, bro. Was good. Not Walker, Waller. Yeah, I know. Shit. We need to trade for Walker. Shit. Good ass running back.
I know Gravy don't want to hear this, but Carr plays better without weapons. Less weapons. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Keeps it simple.
You know what? Okay.
It keeps it simple for him. Run, give it to Adams. You know what I mean?
Listen, me and Gravy were talking yesterday, and we're not going to talk about the spread, and because I still need to. Me and him were going about the spread offense and the West offense, right? And I was trying to say something, but he was schooling me on it, and I don't know, and I was like, "Fuck you, Gravy," and I called him back, and
so that's why you got off the phone with me then. All quick.
I literally had to take a shit.
The Wi-Fi went out. The Wi-Fi went out,
bro.
He goes, "I got to go to the restroom." Bye. All right.
Hey, when you gotta go, Gravy.
Hey, you gotta go, bro. But no, but not about that. But you're saying Carr we trust, right? So now he is limited to running game and 2 receivers, right? Pretty much. And the tight end that has 50-50 hands. So I was thinking, do we still trade Carr if he still puts up numbers? Because that's the thing, because I think he's still going to put up numbers. Him and Devontae are still going to put up numbers, no matter what.
Carr always does just enough to keep him around. You already know. So, right now, hell yeah, they're setting him up for failure. You know what I mean? So, hey.
But why would they see? And that's the fucked up part. Why would you stay somewhere where they're trying to set you up for failure? Unless somebody's telling them, like, hey, just chill out and just ride it out. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Hey, fucking Gabe. Oh, my bad. I don't know how to Gabe. Gabe was good, bro. And then Snoops, too. Shit, what's good? JB, or get us a Super Bowl next season. Ooh, that's a good one. Sorry about that, guys.
It is a tough situation in the sense that, you know, if we don't sign him after June, I think it's $30 million that we can free up if we don't keep his contract, right?
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, that's exactly right.
Who, Carr?
Yeah.
30 million.
I thought it was 108 million or something.
No, if we keep him. If we keep him, it'll be the 108.
Right, the 108. That's right.
Yeah, but we'll save. I don't know. Hold on.
I'm hearing if we get rid of him, it's 108.
Oh yeah, we get rid of him, but if we drop him, then it's the whole thing. So
I think you were right though, Lo. If we keep him, it's the 108. If we release him, we save 30 million or something like that.
Yes, sir. Hey, shit,
but I could be wrong.
Hey, what's up? Shit, I haven't seen you forever, brother. How you doing?
Oh shit, what's up, Rafi? Rafael the
Hey,
Don.
I'm very good. Yeah, thank you, my G. How's it going? And right now, well, there's like a short time now to see right there because I was doing focus on my thing right here. But right now, this week right here, after the Colts right there,
yeah,
man, it should be like an interesting madness right here because suddenly the linebacker Blake Martinez is retiring. Now Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow are in June report. And that could be like possibly quitting the job for Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
I think that, well, the only thing that we agree about Josh McDaniels is flipping burgers from the McDonald's with his friend Tom Brady. So that's the only thing that I should know.
So you think he's gonna bring Tom Brady? You think so?
No, I was thinking because the only thing that Josh McDaniels could have instead of head coach, he can flipping burgers at McDonald's with his friend Tom Brady. That's what I think.
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, my bad. I was like, what the hell?
Come on, Lo.
My bad. I was like, what? Oh, that picture that who put that up? Somebody put that up. I think what's the name? President put that up. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, man? What do you think about this whole car situation, bro?
Oh, the whole situation is not definitely good right here because if we got a quarterback, which is Derek Carr's 9th year as a quarterback right here, I think they had a lot of things to do. They had a lot of fits to do because they need a better change right here. They better a fucking change right here sooner or later. Because right now, since 2014, when it was drafted the quarterback, the same year with Kellen Mack, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do about it. So in this point right here, over the last years, over the first year as a quarterback, all the team had the lowest places, like in 26, 24, 20, 30. I mean, that's a big issue to do about it. And the only point they had to do about it is, should Josh Jacobs will pay off? Yes, because right now they just declined for the fifth year agreements. And there could be a lot of changes, starting with the quarterback, the head coach, and I don't know, somebody like the offensive coordinator. But as a matter of fact, right here, we're just bleeding Sabrina Black Nation right there. So I don't know, folks. This is like a difficult moment right here. So they need to better change right there. The whole team will get a better change right here sooner or later.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's like a good. I mean, if you really think about it, that's kind of like overall, that's what we got to do. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I don't agree. Like, and I know, like, when we're talking about, like, when me and Greg were talking about before you had jumped on, Rafi, we were talking about if Derek Carr puts up numbers because you know what I mean. And I think Mike was actually answering me because if he puts up numbers, you know what I mean, then do we keep him? So, Mike, you were saying?
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, throughout the years, we've always seen Carr do just enough, you know, to keep him around, or there's a new regime that comes in and kind of saves them and kind of, you know, saves them another year or two. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
You know, for the way his performance has been, man, I agree with the nation right now, the way they feel about moving on from this motherfucker. So, you know, I can't defend him. I can't defend him no more, dog. To be honest. My bad.
It's a Saturday morning, Doc.
But
it's Saturday morning. I'm fucking smoking weed, and he's talking shit about my gun.
My bad. But
No, I'm fucking with you, bro. No. Hey, bro, please tell me how you feel, bro. Like that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nah, just it's tiring, dog. As an organization, we even before car, we've been dealing with this shit for the longest. So
Yeah.
It's time, dog. It's time to either blow it up, or if you're gonna commit to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, man, we got another special guest. My
Ooh,
boy
ooh.
Twan. What's up? Brown Crackers himself. What's good, my G?
Brown
How you doing, bro?
Wait, which one?
You know, I keep them with me.
What's up, Juan?
How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? How's your day going? How's your week going?
Man, I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? There's ups and downs, but I choose not to complain. I realize complaining just makes it worse. And, to be honest with you, nobody really wants to hear it.
Some people do. Haters do. Haters like to hear you down. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I put the shit out there, when I'm saying I'm doing good, regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, nothing to hate on.
I like to share a tear here and there.
I cry every day, dog.
Yeah.
It makes me feel alive.
I told you when Free Willy jumped over that kid, I cried like a mother.
Bro, every day, every time, bro. You know how the kid was all wet? It was my eyes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn.
But yeah, hey, blessings to everybody that's in the chat. Everybody, again, I got love for everybody on this panel. So yeah, blessings to everybody. Bro.
Yes.
So we're talking about car right now. So like I know Mikey answered, and Rafi was saying this thing, but Gravy, because me and Gravy was talking about this shit last night. So pretty much what it's saying, like if Carr puts up these numbers, me and Gravy was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if we actually keep them. You know what I'm saying? So hey, shout out to JB, bro. And Al's Ghost. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you. All right, shit. Yeah, so Gravy, what you think? Gravy.
Yo.
Did you hear what I said?
You still on?
Yeah.
Oh, Gravy, you're not even paying attention. Oh, see how it
I
is?
am,
Oh my god.
All right. No, I was playing.
I'm hearing your knowledge, brother. I'm hearing your knowledge, but all I'm hearing is excuses for this dude. And when you
I'm not giving him excuses, but go ahead, brother.
If you're sitting there telling me that a guy has to have more freedom in an offense, he made the same mistakes last year, just with the type of offense he had last year. It's different, as me and you talked about, Dirty.
Right.
And if you're gonna sit there and tell me that throwing the ball at people's feet, overthrowing wide open receivers, and those are plays that if he would have got, Carr would have been kicking ass. But he's not making them right now. And he has a habit of doing that. He's been doing it. The only thing he's been good so far this year is handing the ball off to Jacobs, to me. There's been a couple of plays. There's been a couple of plays here and there. And if you've been there 9 years, and there's been coaches before Gruden that have ran this type of offense, spread, wide open. Bill Musgrave runs a similar. We can still go back to 2016 when he was there. Bill Musgrave ran a West Coast offense. Same thing as Gruden did. So he knows that offense. Throw his ass somewhere where they run it. If you want the Green Bay, switch them. Whatever. Then we're going to get a guy that runs our West Coast offense. So the offense is not the issue. It's the player. Then what we got to do is we got to get it out of our head and not fall in love with this dude like we are, that he's messing up. And we got to quit using the excuses that mentally he's not getting this. And the coach is not going to change his offense or what he's been doing for the last 6 Super Bowls he's won just for a player that can't do it. No matter who the player was, no matter he did it with the rookie last year, dude. You telling me that rookie understood this offense better than a 9-year vet? Explain that to me.
We got a $30 million receiver dropping passes too, Gravy.
There's a couple, and I'm gonna look at Al's Ghost post right here. Shout out Al's Ghost. But he says no excuses for Carr, but the context matters. Context: 1, 11 different O-line combinations. 2, non-existent Waller. 3, Renfro is a shell of himself, which is true. All right, that's a good point. but also you said that why did a rookie develop in that system?
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing. Actually, there's like a fucking whole handful of things.
Their
defense, their offensive line, their running back, their main fucking coach, which is Belichick. We got this, like, just going off of what he said about Renfro, we got a shell or something that we thought was even be close to a shell of Belichick. It's not working. And when me and Gravy were going back and forth, now we'll start talking about this, but I'll let Twan get in on this shit too, because the argument was I can see Derek Carr and Derek Carr and the offense, once we get the ball behind the 50-yard line up until the 30-yard line, play a spread offense, right? Play a spread offense scheme. When we get to red zone, just run West Coast. A lot of motions, different shit, you know what I mean? Bigger packages. I just think it'll be better, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like where he was kind of like the concept was like he was saying that I was making another excuse for him. And also the fact that if he puts up a lot of numbers, is he still a good quarterback? And is he going to be able to actually like continue and get us to the Super Bowl? That's pretty much the whole gist of it. So, I mean, how you can run off that however you feel or any point of you want. You know what I'm saying?
I see where you're going. Yeah.
To be honest with you, this conversation is kind of all over the place. for even try to, but I'm gonna try to take a couple of stabs and I obviously, since it's all over the place, if I stab, it's going to hit something.
Yeah.
I to be honest with you, I think it would be a situation if everybody else was running, you know what I'm saying, full speed. You know what I'm saying? If everybody was, 100%, if our wide receivers were 100%, if our O-line was 100%, if, you know what I'm saying? And we're talking about our offense right now. I haven't even dived into the defense. We'll get there because there's been a whole bunch of discussions about that. So, but if you look at the level of where these players were and where they are now, you can confidently say that these players all have digressed. Renfro has digressed. Obviously, Waller has digressed because he hasn't freaking got on the field. You know what I'm saying? DA, he's a new person. Of course, he's going to get his numbers. Josh Jacobs is going to get his numbers. But overall, as an offense, as a whole, they've all dropped. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? So for me to say, oh, it's solely on DC or oh, DC's got to go or whatever the situation, he's doing the same thing that everybody else in this offense is doing at this point. They've all digressed. You know what I'm saying? So I it's kind of hard to nail it on one person. You know what I'm saying? And just we don't know again because this scheme is this coaching staff is so secretive. We don't know whose fault it is. We don't know if it's the wide receiver not going to the right spot and DC's throwing it to where it should be and that guy's not getting there, or if the wide receiver is just not focusing and dropping the ball or whatever the situation may be. We don't know.
Before I lose it, bro, are they so secretive that they're not telling the players the plays? I'm sorry. Like, it was just there. I had to get it out. I hear what you say, though.
They're telling them the plays, but again, the whole conversation about, oh, DC's not getting the plays or DC doesn't know the offense like that. Why are we not saying the same thing for the wide receivers? They have to know the offense too, right? So we don't know where it lands. Of course, we can say, oh yeah, DC threw the ball short or DC overthrew, and some of those points could possibly be valid, but we don't know where these wide receivers are really supposed to be.
But it doesn't cross your mind why DA's production went down. It's not right in your face.
I think it's good.
It's quarterback play. It's quarterback play.
And I don't disagree on that. But then there's other factors that also do come into play with that. You have something that we've said in the beginning of the season that needed to be addressed, and they failed to address it, and that's the offensive line.
No, we cannot deny Carr's play, but Gravy, more
Like
than
shit.
anything, the Carr deserves all the blame. But
He
it's a
doesn't
team
need-
game. You know, it's a team
dropping
game.
back
Baby.
seven steps when he doesn't have confidence in his life. Why are you having? Even Twan, you even know that. Why, if he doesn't trust his offensive line, which I think you're running into, why would you have your guy drop 7 steps back, or even 5?
And I agree with you, Gravy. I really do. That means that's on play calling. That's on the coach to say, to be aware, to know, okay, my offense ain't, especially this is where I get into it with the offensive line. The offense, people talk about, the offensive line has played well. Yes, to an extent, they played well in the running game. But in the passing game, when it's 3rd and 7, and DC has to drop back and make sure that our we don't have fast wide receivers. Let's be honest with that. We have to
Gravy said that shit too.
We have to allow our slow wide receivers to at least get 10 yards before DC throws the ball to them, right? That allows time. So if we're not getting that, why are we not going to the quick slants? Why are we not going to, the screen pass that they give to Abdullah on 3rd and 15 and expect for him to perform a miracle? Why are we not doing that in 1st and 2nd down?
Right.
So that's my issue with the coaching staff. If you realize that our offensive line is not well in the passing game, and I'll say this, they have digressed, because where has our running game been in the past 2 weeks? So
I think they're gutting up where they're putting people in the box to stop it.
So they have no offense. They don't have all options like they used to.
Or is the offensive line going hard for Carr? That's the question too.
To be honest with you, I don't think it's they're not going hard for Carr. I think it's just they're getting beat, because I keep seeing Munford get pushed back for some reason. The anomaly of Colton Miller, who used to be our cornerstone of our offense, has been getting broke back mountains. You know what I'm saying? In DC. So what are we supposed to do at that point? The play call has to change, and it hasn't. This offense for some and I love this offense if there's a solid offensive line. And that was and I think that's what McDaniel's downfall is he was so used to having a solid offensive line when he was with the Patriots, because that's when Brady used to just sit there like a statue and throw the ball all over the field. It wasn't necessarily that Brady had the pocket presence and he was moving around in the pocket. He would literally just sit there, see who's open, and throw the ball. That's because his offense was so solid. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line was so solid. He does not have that.
Look at him now. He running all over the damn place now.
For his life.
Exactly. And then on top of that, let's go back to the Patriots, because we got to go back to the roots of things. Not only did they have a solid offensive line, but guess what? Daniels also had to rely on. He relied on a solid ass defense that came from Belichick. People always talk about, Brady, Gronkowski, but the real secret of the Patriots was their top-notch defense.
Yep.
And guess what? We don't have top-notch defense.
Said it in the beginning. We said it in the beginning. We were set. We had this defense. These guys that are closers and lock up corners.
We're gonna see the rookies now. We're gonna see the
bulldog badass linebackers and guys in the middle that we want. That we got cheat.
Is this a Moneyball? Look. Is this a Moneyball type shit to where they just had to get rid of these fuck players because of the way Graham's playing them, and he just has to play them this way?
He doesn't have his guys. Me and Twan been debating on this ever since the draft. Is that Twan would always go cheaper, and go less things. Now, I hope I change his mind that if you do things like that, you can have a bunch of them as backups. But our defensive front is all backups. You got our best sack machine playing freaking corner. What the fuck is that?
On 3rd down.
What is that, bro? What is that?
Well, that
you're taking away the thing that he's good at. What you got to do is you got to spend money on people that are badass at what they do. And if you got to spend more, and if you want to do this, see, what Belichick does is he brings the best out of his players. McDaniels cannot do that. So I think McDaniels is not good at that. Maybe he could have one-on-ones with guys or whatever, but as a team, he cannot get that defense to suck it up and put pressure up the middle, which we knew we never had since the get-go. So I don't know why we were expecting that Billings and Vickers and all these guys were going to get pushed right up the middle. I just said, hey, they might stop the run game. But when we got rid of Hankins, that was it. There goes everything. He was the only little bright spot up the middle that we had. And now Dallas has him.
And that's on Ziegler for not getting the right groceries. You know what I'm saying? They had an opportunity in free agency to bring in guys. The first our first free agent was DP, who's not on the team anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to Ziegler not getting with the money that we did have for getting the right guys. You know what I'm saying? And that discussion that people have been going about, oh yeah, we spent a whole lot of money on the offense and we didn't spend that money on the defense. Well, let me tell you why. The reason why they did that was because on the offensive side, contracts were coming up. So they had to shore up some of these guys. Did you want Renfro to walk out the door? Did you want DA to not come to this team? Did you not want, you know what I'm saying, whether you don't like now, did you not want Waller to be on this team at the beginning of the season? You know what I'm saying? They had to shore up some of these offensive guys. And to be honest with you, there wasn't anybody really on the defense that, you know what I'm saying, that we should have kept free agency wise. Those were all Gus Bradley guys. So to have this new scheme and this new regime, they had to get guys that fit that. You know what I'm saying? And the majority of the people that are on our defense is what I call, Gravy, and you said it earlier, cheap labor. They're all under rookie contracts. So we didn't have to fork out that much money on the defensive side. We just need to fill the proper gap. You know what I'm saying? Which they did not do.
I also, he's building. He's trying. I see an effort of building the offensive line. So he's building it for somebody. Those two kids that we got in the draft, they're panning out all right. Especially Mumford. I like him.
I want you guys to look at something, right? I do agree with you when you guys talking about, the overpayment. Okay, I'll bring this up later, but I kind of want to jump in on back on that defense. The only thing I think what's the name actually did wrong recently, well, when you're talking about the offense and how we had to pay everybody and stuff like that, and then the shit contracts that Gruden and fucking Mel had with all the defensive player Littleton and all this shit, they had to clear all this shit up. So this was going to be evident. That's why you didn't see these big ass moves. That's why you didn't see like Sue and all these different guys come. You know what I mean? Because they're asking for the bag, and most teams are going to give them the bag because they were hurt or whatever. So yeah, there is evidence of that. But then it's like to come up and say that, hey, we're going to do this and do that, and then put it off all on Graham, because pretty much that's what they're doing. I think Graham is the fall guy right now. I think Graham is going to be the fall guy overall because his defense. Look at New York's defense. They have the same players, maybe two different ones. And Big Cat's hurt. I think no, he's playing. Their defense is extremely better. Same players. Look at the defense.
Same defense though. Same defensive scheme that you never got
right,
got
but
rid of.
They're running it different. I don't know how they're doing it. You see what I'm saying? So you think the Patriots ain't winning with the same fucking reiteration of what McDaniels and left? And they're winning. So is it scheme? So now we're talking about, now that's what we're getting down to. Is it scheme or is it players? You know what I mean?
But
so
you boil it down to offensively, New England doesn't look the same, bro. They're winning games, they don't look the same.
If that was the case, then if they were going to do this, and one of the biggest words that Graham was saying was teachable players. They should have wiped the board from the beginning. and started all rookies and picked up as many rookies as you could. That's what you should have done.
I think it's bad now.
Jones, I mean, one Ziegler out of what? How many bad decisions did he make? One. He cleared up a lot of space, got a lot of people paid, got our offense supposed to be there for a long time. You see what I'm saying? Now the defense, if you really, really think about it, they picked up one bad player. Everybody else is actually panning out. Yasin, Everett's, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So Yasin's doing what he's supposed to. Matt Collins is doing what he's supposed to. But I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now. So it's going to be a tear down. So like, instead of doing what they're doing now to make it all like this, it would have been better if they would have started all rookies because they would have actually had a reason. And Graham's system would probably work better. They should have got rid of Abrams. And I think if I go back on my shit, I said I wanted to get rid of Abrams and Farrell at the beginning of the season. I don't want them no more.
I've been saying that for 2 years, bro. I've been saying get rid of Abrams for 2 years.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, bro, it's like, it's just common sense. But see, the thing is, though, it's like a give and take, man, because like they can't just fucking just move freely like how we just want it. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, Twan, it's like they have to look at the money and this and whoop, all these things come into play, you know, and then people didn't realize that, you know, everyone was going to get hurt. They didn't realize, you know, Renfro was going to get in that position. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you know what, Dirty Lil, I think you're right on that. But we have to allow, and this is part, when I say we, I'm talking about me too. We have to allow this group to have the time to do that. I'll say this. Our offense is set. We're working on a 50% team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our offense is set. You know what I'm saying? Minus a couple of pieces. You might want to say, you know, somebody on the O-line.
Except for the quarterback, according to Gravy.
And for those that want to say a quarterback. We still need a quarterback for the future. I'll say that.
Need a quarterback now.
But
no, calm down, Gravy.
Are you going to be mad? Are you going to be mad at Ziegler for not addressing the whole entire team in one offseason? You know what I'm saying?
No.
So that's where it lies. We have all these picks, and I think all these picks pretty much are going to go to our defense. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to, because that's, to be honest with you, I feel like that's where, you know what I'm saying, we got to go. We got to go with our defense.
We got 5 running backs.
You know what I'm saying? So, and do I agree with them taking this whole entire year to assess the 53 that we do have?
Mm-hmm.
Do I agree with that? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't it be more respectable instead of like, overall, bro, we're stuck where we're at, bro, and it's cool, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But wouldn't it have been more respectable just to be like, hey, check this out. The defense is getting ripped apart. You're not going to notice this defense. Graham is going to whoop, and we're going to do. And we're like, all right, we're in. Not like fucking, they're like politicians, bro. Just say what the fuck you going to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, the fuck? Like, I mean, don't give up, like, say, here's my playbook. But, hey, like, Graham should be like, look, I need do. These players can't do it. I got to move forward. I can't evaluate nothing. I've already evaluated them because I've already watching tape on them when I played against them. The fuck am I going to sit here and waste time for, bro? That's a fucking waste of time. And the thing is, it's like human resources type shit. That's like a human resources type move. This is football, bro. These motherfuckers don't got long to play. Tell them what they got to do and get the fuck on. Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Abrams, you're not working. You got so many tackles because you can't cover for shit. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with fucking Diablo. You need to be in the back, and then you can't even fucking cover because you choose to get the fuck out of here. Look, you can fit a circle in a square hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta remember, you gotta think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, it's frustrating, bro. But I think if they would have came out that way, I would have completely respect them more. And I would have did what like Atlanta did. Atlanta, like 1 year, they didn't have nothing, and that's when they picked up White and who else? I think I forgot who not Atlanta. Was it Atlanta or Jaguars? They had Ramsey, they had fucking everybody, and they were all rookies, bro. And they just threw them out there, get it going.
And that's
the best players would have.
And that's why I disagree with, you know, for those that are like, oh, we need to float hella money into our defense. That's not how you're going to build a solid, you know what I'm saying, defense. When you look at all these, and I've been saying this like a broken record. If you look at all the teams that are coming up in this league, you know what I'm saying, and you look at their defense, all of those first round pick, another first round pick, another second round pick. You know what I'm saying? They're not free agencies. You know what I'm saying? They're all coming from the draft. So if we're going to do something that we've never done before, which is rebuild, you have to build with the draft.
You seen it last night, Twan. You seen it last night with the number one picks that Carolina got. The first number one pick, defensive tackle, 2018. You know, number one pick, linebacker, 2020. Their number one pick was a corner or the year before last. Yeah. You know, all those are panning out. So you have to draft. When you draft the best ballers up there, when you're high like that, you know, Carolina's usually a high pick. Jacksonville usually high up there. You get the players, and then you pay them. That's what I mean. I don't mean go out and get Sue. I've always been against that. You go get Sue, get somebody to fill in if there is an injury. Yes, for a playoff run, Super Bowl run, or whatever, that's fine. But if you want to do what looks like what's coming for us for this season and next season, is to build it with those picks. You know what I mean? Get the best defensive tackle that's out there in college right now. Get the best sideline to sideline linebacker that we have. That's a thumper too. Get the best cover corner. Look at what
Amen, baby. Amen.
Look what Sauce Gardner's doing right now. He's already getting told. He's already getting predicted. He's sewing up lockdown corner. You know,
defensive tackles, cornerbacks. We need a killer safety. We need that middle linebacker that can fucking set the tone.
You could do that with the offensive line. You could do that with the offensive line. You could do that with, you know, just build those boys up. And it can only, they're smart kids. It only can take a year. You know, like it is right now. Maybe it'll take 2 or 3 years for a defensive tackle, but if he just shows a little bit of dominance, just a smidgen of what we got now, that's good. Because we don't got nothing in the interior defensively. Nothing. We're the worst team in sacks, worst team in pressure, worst defense in the NFL. And I don't blame that on Graham, because I know the players that he has. They're not panning out. You know, and also I like to reiterate this, is that when we first started this team, when we brought it together, we tried to look at our players like New England players. We seen Renfro like Welker and Edelman, and I heard it on many lives.
Hold on.
That's not the case.
I didn't see that. I will go on record. I did not see that. I see them for the players that they were. I'm just saying that, but I know what you're talking about. Go, but please.
And we seen that, and we had this infatuation with Renfro's going to be the next Wes Welker or Edelman or all these other good Welker. Our guy's not even like that. Okay, you know, he's not big. He's not as fast as Wes Welker and those guys. He's quick. He runs good routes, but so do those guys too. So we have to understand in our minds when we're on shows like this or everywhere, that it's not going to be that, because Brady didn't have top-notch wide receivers. You know, Moss, you know, he had that wonderful season with Moss,
right?
And that could be our DA. But the thing is that they ran what they were supposed to do. They were smart guys. And what's the difference of the ballers we have now than all those Myers and those other guys that they had as wide receivers? They weren't like DA. So what's DA's problem? You know, he was the best receiver in the NFL last year, and then he dropped down to 10, 8, if that.
Fun fact, we're in week 10, right? We got 7 more games, right? Well,
9.
9 more games. Okay. 2021. This is what I was going to talk about. I'm glad you brought up DA. So 2021. You had 123 catches, 1,553 yards, 12.6 per catch, 59 longest, 11 touchdowns. You know what he has right now? He has 43 catches, 658 yards, 13.7, 58 long, and 7 touchdowns.
That's all first half numbers right there.
But regardless, or in the second half, regardless, whatever.
Yeah, but that's a regression, bro.
This is kind of my argument. This is my kind of my argument a little bit. These guys are still going to put up the numbers, no matter what, unless they both go down. So regardless of the shit show that we're going to see, they're still going to put up numbers. So I don't see what's the point of getting rid of that. Even if he doesn't put up numbers, then peace out. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Dude, you could throw a ball to DA. He'll probably catch it and score a touchdown, bro. You know what I mean? He's uncoverable as far as.
So if he shows no sign of growth and no wins or anything like that, you're good. So basically, as of right now, Carr is just done, and everybody's like, even Colin Cowherd, everyone's saying he's done. He's done.
Is this the way? Is this the efficiency that he's doing it, Dirty Low? The way he's getting the ball thrown to him, he would have more catches, more yards, more touchdowns, more yards after the catch if he just threw it accurately to his guy.
I
understand. He's throwing the back shoulder passes that are going out of bounds. He's standing in the pocket too long. What, DA's not open?
Because he's slow.
You've seen a many videos. You've seen all the 22s, man, that DA's wide open with his hand up in the air waiting for the football. But what happened?
Yeah, but all right.
He waits 5 seconds and he gets sacked.
All right.
We both seen the videos, bro.
I've seen the video too. Like, I see a different thing.
You've seen it live, Lo?
Yeah, no, not necessarily live. Like, so okay, there's one that had Matt Collins up the seam, right? They were playing like a fucking cover 4 or cover 3 or something like that. All right, they're playing cover 3 zone. He was looking dead in the field. Looked. The fucking cornerback was like this, facing the sideline, and he was going back with them. And when Derek Carr was in there looking like that, he glanced. And then he had to dunk because the guy was already coming right here in his face. And then they're like, oh, well, he's wide open down the seam. Like, yeah, it looks like that, but the guy was fucking covered. What is he going to do? Throw it up top and get hit? Like, bro.
Did you hear that, Greg?
There's certain, I mean, if the look's not there, yes, he looks. Everybody's going to look open after the fucking plays, after the ball's thrown. Because everyone's head's going that way.
Well, when you slow it down, everybody's going to be open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, it's split-second decisions, Gravy. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can
we have
ball in a certain situation.
We have the worst split decision quarterback in the NFL. Then.
So, but then last year he was the best quarterback in fucking, for comebacks and all this. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, it's he's having a bad fucking season.
And a lot of it was because of him too, going 3 and out. And putting our defense.
Okay, so Waller didn't drop anything. Anybody didn't drop any balls.
But he usually does the first year in a new scheme.
17-0, 20-0.
That's what I'm talking about. We're accepting this mediocrity right from the get. Oh, Carr's gonna get it together. Why don't you win 4 games straight, bro? Why don't you win 5 games straight? Why don't you go on a run and win? Why don't you win an away game?
We're about to, baby. We're about to.
You know why don't you put up a stretch where you don't get sacked 6 times for holding the ball too much?
We don't lose to a
Why don't you put some trust in your offensive line that make them feel better? You know what I mean?
We don't lose to no center. Let's go.
You know? We don't ball out. Ball out Sunday. We don't ball out Sunday.
No.
It's gonna be a bad Monday for us, to tell you that.
Man, I'm gonna laugh, bro. I'm just saying because he's gonna end up getting traded to the Browns, bro.
Good luck.
He's gonna get traded to the Browns
and ball out because they secretly
ball out with his favorite teammate.
You got it, and that's another team. That's another team that's been building in the draft. You know what I'm saying? And they got a whole lot of guys over there that are cheap labor that are balling out, but they just ain't got nobody that throw them the ball like that.
Look who showed up. What's up? He's awake. He's alive.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Whoa,
Hello. How's everyone?
Whoa, hey.
I'm down, boo.
Oh, I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry to disrespect you on
That's
YouTube. I'm sorry.
That's a slap in the face.
Hey,
Sorry, I've
Derek,
been
he's another receiver, bro. I know,
I was-
Derek.
I was
Hey,
up
Derek
late.
Carr, I believe in you, dog.
Shout out to my
Yeah,
alma mater. They put a smashing down again last night, man. Shout out to my alma mater, man.
Who you
They
talking
did
about?
their damn thing. My high school.
Oh shit. Okay, wait.
High school playoff. It's high school playoffs for football right now.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, high school playoffs right now. My school is 10-1. They won last week 41-10. They won 42-7 last night. They reached number 1 ranking in their division, and they go into the semis next week. So shout out to them. 'Cause we ain't had a championship team in like 12 years.
Damn, shout out to them. Hey brother, like I ask everybody too, man. How you doing, bro? Like I haven't talked to you. I've been meaning to call you and shit, but like how you doing, bro? Like how's your week been, man? Everything all right? You good?
Man, if I can get this motherfucking golf swing on this goddamn game down, bro, I'd be fine. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, everything in life right now, I ain't even gonna lie, is great. You know what I mean? What you can control, you can control. What you can't. But goddamn it, I know I can have some goddamn control over this fucking swing, and I can't get it down.
You know what it is, Dirty.
If y'all don't know, we talking about the 2K23 Tiger Woods golf that me and Lo got. You know what I mean? And we got a little thing going on to see who can get to be the best. You know what I mean? And yeah. So,
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up like once he gets his swing down, even though he hit me up, he's like, hey, you can calibrate and do this. And I've been working on the same guy. My guy already got my 4s, and I'm kind of pissed off because I don't got the same 4, so I want to go get him. But I'm building my guy up little by little. So the thing is, we're gonna talk shit and play video games. You know, sitting here on YouTube. Once he gets the swing down,
my guy is at level 12 right now.
Okay.
You know what I
don't
mean?
even know what the guy is.
Yeah, my guy.
You can't beat them live, so you want to beat them in the video game.
You can keep resetting your career, but your levels don't reset. So you still retain everything. You know what I mean? Like all your points, all your levels, everything, all that stuff. You can retain all of that. You just got to start the Q school over again. But what I've been doing is I don't have to go to Q school. I started playing other people online, even if I lose. You know what I mean? I just started playing other people online, and my character just keeps building and building and building. It's faster than going through the Q school.
That's what's up.
Well,
that's good, brother. Shit, we gotta hurry up and get that shit going, bro, because we need to fuck around.
I created a society too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna send you the link for the society, because then we can create our own tournaments. You know what I mean? And invite people in to play and have weekly tournaments.
So I'm down for that. Hey, so did you hear what we were talking about Carr? About him putting up the numbers? So me and Greg were talking. I was kind of like, I know we're gonna, but that's kind of like where we're on right now.
Yeah, man. Look, I got mixed emotions about this whole team, bro. As much as I love DC, you know what I mean. You know, I'm a big Derek Carr fan, bro. I really don't want to talk about him because I'm not happy with him, but at the same time, I'm not looking for him to be the fucking reason or the scapegoat. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, let's think about it. Waller ain't doing a damn thing. You know what I mean? You got people talking about Devontae Adams is taking shots at DC, which I didn't hear, and I saw the same thing they saw, and I didn't think it was shots. Not at just DC. I thought he took a shot at the whole team, including himself. People,
what you said.
What'd you say?
You're talking about DA, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Devontae Adams. I thought he took a shot even at himself. I didn't think it was just at the quarterback. I thought it was just taking a shot at the whole team. Because he said players got to make the play. Didn't he not make a couple of plays too?
Yeah, he did.
So, you know, I felt like he was talking about the team as a whole, including himself. But You know, other people gonna say he taking shots at him, he taking shots at him. I thought it was a shot at the whole team in general. I thought he just dropped the bomb on the whole damn nation. You know what I mean?
Somebody got some long arms. I'm just saying.
Huh?
Somebody got some long arms. I'm just saying.
Hey yo, so was it you, Michael, or was it you, Twan, that was saying that they're being secretive?
Me.
Oh, you. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? With the Raiders being secretive, bro, like these people are like Colin Cowherd is like probably like looking out for Carr. He even said that. He's like looking out for Carr, but they're trying to dig at shit so they can get Carr pretty much out of there because somebody probably else wants him and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really read into that bullshit. You know what I mean? For real. Like if they're gonna trade him, they're just gonna trade him. You know what I mean? And so it's like I think it's just that's more just they just need something to talk about, bro. Like Derek Carr is going to be an asset. One of the biggest things he did say it was going to be an asset. So even though like what you're saying is that DA wasn't just taking a shot at Carr, they were trying to make it like that. I do agree that the fact that he was talking shit about everybody, including himself, because he's like, hey man, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes. So yeah, that's good. Like good look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree, bro. For real.
Yeah. I thought he was taking a shot at the whole team, including himself, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah. But I damn near want to go on hiatus for the year. If the team can be on hiatus, why can't I?
Don't do it, Bernie. Don't do it.
Just think about it like this: you just be around some friends, family, enjoy some food.
Yeah.
You know.
You
know, that's it.
Yeah. Now, look, I'm a diehard fan, bro. I'm never gonna not cheer for this team, bro. That's never gonna happen in my lifetime. But bro, I've been so upset with the way we played. Like I don't want to get into the emotional states that I used to and just go off the handle and just fly out and just say some bullshit. But now I gotta sit back, take time, and calculate my thoughts so I can present an educational, you know what I mean, point of view.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm taking the emotions out of it, bro. I just gotta bring you my educational thoughts, you know, my educated thoughts.
Right.
How I actually feel once I've settled down and taken the emotions out. And I mean, I'm still not happy with the coach. I know he ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? We stuck with him for the season unless he loses tomorrow. If you lose to Jeff Saturday, I think you're fired. You know what I mean? Before you even get to the locker room.
Champagne or what?
Hey yo, so okay. All right. All right. So talking about that.
Liz, for real.
This is a good transition, bro. Because I was thinking that right as you were going about that shit. So my thing is, if we lose to a high school fucking coach, who goes?
16 and 20 or something like that.
What? Okay. So like we gotta. Okay. So if Derek Carr throws like 3 picks, okay, he's done. I would trade him right there. I would just cut him right then and there.
Yeah.
Right. But if the defense loses this game, bro,
they got a good defense over there now. I'm giving excuses already.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Hey.
If we lose because of something DC does, whatever. That is what it is. What it is, right? But if we lose because of something the fucking defense does,
third string quarterback tomorrow.
We gotta be real. We gotta be realistic, bro. We have to be fucking realistic. Derek Carr is playing like shit. All right. Bottom line, but he's still putting numbers up at the wrong time. But we, as a defense, fucking suck. We suck. We suck. We're just like
DC is not. DC's not playing great. DC's not playing great.
35 yards in the second half is putting up numbers?
Huh?
Okay, so check this out.
35 yards in one half is good numbers.
Okay, well, listen. If you really want to run the play-by-play, let's run it.
The ball was taken out of his hands in the second half.
So actually, hold on. So this is what happened. Raiders went on a run at the end of the second half to score, right? Right? We scored. They came back, moved the ball, 75 yards, something like that, in like less than 30 seconds, scored a field goal, right? So to put them within a point. Defense goes out there, gets ran for about like 7 minutes. So at this point, the offense has been off the fucking field for how many minutes, Gravy? 45? 55 minutes? 50 minutes? And then you expect them to go out there and go score 75? No, it doesn't work. Come on, brother. You know that it's a rhythm thing. Then they actually got a first down and kept them moving, and then boom, they're out. I think, or it was a second drive. You know,
He had more passing attempts. He had more passing attempts in the first half than he had in the second half, anyway.
right? Because they were trying to run the ball because they were trying to coast, but they can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the deep shit. So
Yeah,
that
you tried to
defense-
run the ball when you couldn't. You couldn't run it in the first half. The hell made you think you was going to be able to run it in the second half?
The defense
on third
the
down
defense,
too.
they went down the field. They missed the field goal. We got the ball back.
Hey.
We didn't do nothing.
Saca la bolsita, Gabe.
We didn't do nothing. We went 3 and out. Gave them the ball back. The defense stopped them again. We didn't do nothing the next series. They came back and scored the touchdown.
Right.
The football gods gave us 3 opportunities to win that game. And we failed to please them. Failed to please them.
It's been many games that we've had the chance to go and win.
The football gods have been smiling on us all year, and we have literally shitted on them.
Hey, I'm sorry to cut you off, brother. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, dude. Gabe just got here, you know what I'm saying? So, Grave, what's up, man? How you doing,
Hey.
brother? How's your week going? What's going on, brother? How you feeling? Talk to us.
Chilling. Just working all week, dog. Fucking doing that, fucking working hard and shit. But yeah, just chilling. I was supposed to have a show this morning, but I took my son last night to fucking watch that Black Panther movie and shit.
Yeah, I seen you put that in the comments.
It's just 3 hours fucking long, dog. And the movie started at 11:30 at night.
Ooh, you didn't get home until what, 4 this morning?
Yeah, because the fucking
Okay.
theater that we go to is like 35 minutes from here. It's like a nice theater, right? So we go there, and fucking by the time we got back home, it was like like almost 4.
Damn, where did you go? Art Light in Pasadena?
He had to throw it in there. That was a nice.
It's a new theater right here in Rialto, but it's like it's called Cinemark, but they have like fucking nice ass heated seats and shit. Like
Oh shit! Smelling like fundido and fish in there.
Yeah, you have the fucking recliner. and shit.
Bro, I went to a theater that had couches, bro.
Yeah, well, no, it's not couches. It's just like it's like a straight lazy boy.
Lazy boy.
But it has the heater, like a button, and then it has like its own table, and then they bring you the table. Like you can order the food from your phone, and they bring you the food to your seat and shit.
No, this place is kind of the same, but they had real couches, bro.
Shit.
Like real couches.
Oh, gravy!
Movie
Put
was
some
good, though.
WD-40, baby.
Movie was good.
Hey, where's that spot at? So me and my boo can, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, boo.
Hey, whoa. You guys don't just say, hey, I respect what you guys do, bro, but not here, right?
I don't need my seat to be warm. Shit, I don't need my seat to be warm.
Hey.
Yeah, that movie was good though. The movie was good though.
Yeah, I'm
Did like
after,
a little-
Was it
we're gonna
worth
play
it?
golf today and shit after we're done here, and then I might go watch that shit. You're saying
Yeah,
3
it was
hours?
good.
I need to go watch that movie, bro. I heard it's really
Man,
good.
if you gonna go watch it today and you ain't got pre-made tickets, you gonna be there for 8 hours, bro. You about to stand in line.
Yeah, I had to buy those tickets like 3 weeks ago though.
Bro. I'm handicapped, bro.
Oh yeah, you can sit in that row.
Yep.
There you
There you
go.
go.
They always have seats there.
Move.
Saca la bolsita.
Guy in the wheelchair, move.
Nah, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good. I was fucking tired. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, because I usually fall asleep at the movie. Right? I was already tired. 11:30 at night. I was like, fuck.
Hey, tell us what happened at the end. Gabe. What happened at the end, bro?
I stood up the whole time.
Hey, send me the video.
That's all I tell you. I stood up the whole time. Now, for the whole movie, I stood up the whole it kept me awake. So it was a good movie. I think it's too because it's like it's like the Mayans.
Okay, Gabe.
That's all I'll say. It's just the
Shut
Mayans.
Yeah.
See, now I don't have to
All
watch
right.
it now.
All right. That saved me $30.
Spoiler alert.
So what do you think? So what do you think about the defense, bro? You think the defense is going to be any good this year?
Hey, Masterson's going to get an INT though. Masterson.
Oh, Masterson,
INT.
yeah. Masterson is not getting a fucking INT.
Yeah,
that
INT
motherfucker didn't get.
Butler's probably gonna play those too. Isn't Butler gonna probably play this?
Oh yeah,
week?
oh yeah,
He's gonna get some playing time this week too.
They going with the rookies, right?
And the safety from USC, right?
Isaiah Palmao is gonna get some playing time. Yup.
Hey,
active
that's
roster.
Gravy's guy right there. Gravy loves that guy.
Come on, Gravy.
Gravy loves USC, dog.
That guy right there.
Yeah, I gotta wrap my wrist, but I'll be right here, man.
Gravy loves USC, dog.
So what's Jonathan Abram gonna do in Green Bay?
Nothing.
Oh shit.
Why don't
He's gonna ball out,
Hey,
ball out.
All I hope it don't happen though is another Rasul Douglas case. Fuck, man.
Hey, but that's not just Rasul Douglas. We can go down the line on how many people have left this team and balled out for them.
Yeah, but that guy, the guy that we got, like, you know how you say on that cheap
Zay
labor
Jones, Seth
shit?
Roberts.
Cheap labor.
We got him on the cheap labor and didn't even make it to fucking preseason. You know what I mean? Made it to the Fighter Cuts and then Green Bay made a Pro Bowl.
I know all y'all seen his interview with Green Bay, bro. That nigga had the biggest motherfucking smile on his face not to be here anymore. That smile was so big, bro.
Hey, though, but he's gonna find out real quick though over there too. They're having troubles over there too. But the thing about over there though is like they're like management and they're like fucking ownerships. It's just like owned by the people and shit. Like it's more. I don't know. Dog. It's just like it's not.
But
that's why it's
if he succeeds, it'll be because he has a rapport with over 5 or 6 players over there already. You know what I mean? He's played with either these dudes in college or he's played with them in the pros.
Right, see Chet Bailey. Chet Bailey was like, "Oh, those. You just needed a color change. That's all you needed."
Look, he's back. He's back with Keyshawn Nixon, who's one of his best friends. You know what I mean? He's got 2 other players on that defense that he played with. You know what I mean? He's got some guys on the offensive side of the ball that he played ball with. So he's gonna, you know what I mean? He gonna kind of go.
Oh shit!
He's comfortable.
Versace's over there.
Huh?
Versace is over there.
Versace's over there too. Versace is the one who went and got him.
Oh.
Versace's the one that went and got him.
Yep, most likely. Yep, he's the one that probably clamored for him.
Yeah, he's the one that said, "Man, get him."
And that number looks good on him for real.
Get him for what?
For nothing, just time.
What special teams?
Probably.
Damn good special teams player.
Nah, he's better. He's better than the
once they realize that he can't cover nobody, then they'll dump his ass too.
I don't think they brought him in for coverage, bro. If I'm being honest, I don't think they brought him in for coverage. They got a safety that can cover. That's not the issue. They got a safety that can cover.
Hey,
the safety they got was taken before Jonathan Abram.
I don't know what the number indicates, but he is wearing 44.
Linebacker.
He's wearing 44, so
maybe
I don't know if that number indicates anything, but
because for them it's like the Raiders were just focused because they picked them as safety. Like it's like they never wanted to go away from that because they never wanted to be wrong or something like. But I don't understand how the changing of like regimes. They should have probably changed it, but I don't think the Green Bay don't have a problem switching up to linebacker because they have no like ties to that first round type label. So it's like they can switch them over and see if it works, man. Like the Raiders were looked like they were scared to do it. I mean, I know he's light in the ass, but there's dudes that have done it before, you know what I mean, that have been small and thrived before, like that dude from Arizona. You know what I mean? There's been dudes that have done it before that are a little on the lighter side.
Yeah. So I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he does. I really you know what I'm saying? I like Abram as a person. I like his spirit. You know what I'm saying? And he's a guy for me that I will be, you know what I'm saying, taking a little peek at, every once in a while to see what he's doing.
Yeah. So we have the Colts. They have the Colts fucking plus 4.5.
They're plus 4? Oh,
Nah.
our favorite, right?
Yeah, the favorite.
We're favored.
Yeah, we're favorite. Yeah,
we're
They're
favorite.
plus 5. Yeah, they're plus 5. I was thinking about the opposite. But yeah,
What that mean to me, man? How many times we been favored this year and lost, bro?
Every game.
We've been favored the last 2 games too, right?
Bro.
Against the Saints, against the Jaguars.
Car, we're not gonna. Hey, bro, I'm with you on that, bro. Like for real, Car. Like I am. I got you. Like
I mean,
I don't think anybody else.
I'll tell you,
bro.
I'll tell you this, bro. If he loses to Jeff Saturday, bro, you gotta fire him, bro.
If you lose to Jeff Saturday on Sunday, you can be fired on Monday.
No,
Bro.
you'll be fired on Sunday before you get to the locker room, bro.
You got beat. If you get
Hey,
beat,
look.
I was hired on Tuesday. On Sunday, you should be fired on Monday.
It's gonna be like 2 minutes left in the game. Down like 16, Mark Davis is gonna walk out of his office, he's gonna walk out of his suite into the elevator, down on the elevator to the field, let you walking off, and shake hands. He's gonna be like, You're fired.
When did he get hired? He got hired on Tuesday, right?
Who?
It was like Saturday.
Who's on first? Who's on what?
That's what I'm saying. If he gets
On
hired
Wednesday.
on
Did he have Thursday on
Wednesday? I'm saying if he got hired on Tuesday or Wednesday and beats, McDaniels on Sunday, McDaniels should be fired on Monday, like you said, now for damn sure.
I want you fired before you even get to the locker room.
Yeah, you should be fired that Sunday night.
Before you get to the locker room, you should be fired.
Don't
You
even
should
go.
be fired post game.
They're like, hey, you can't go into the tunnel. They should like block them from the tunnel, like right when they're like that. Hey, now you can't go in there, bro. It's only team personnel only.
No post game speech for you, dog. No.
Hey,
no
look,
post-
it's gonna be cold. The Raiders gonna do this. They gonna say it's the Josh McDaniels post game interview, and Mark Davis is gonna show up talking about, yeah, he won't be appearing today. He has been relieved of his duties. He has been relieved of his duties.
Hey, the only thing is, who do you put in as interim if you were to get fired?
Fuck it, the way we play, go ahead and let Lombardi do it. Let Lombardi do it.
Rob Ryan,
Get out of here,
baby.
bro.
Rob Ryan, baby.
Bro, don't make me time you out right
that's
now.
coming up for real. Hey, that's a
It can't
come
be
up.
Graham.
Never said
It
it,
can't,
dog.
it can't be Graham, dog, because he hasn't showed shit. I wouldn't want that for as a
Hey,
fucking-
Deuce Gruden.
Deuce
Oh,
Gruden.
God, bro. Jesus.
Hey, he needs to be fired too, bro. I don't know what strength and conditioning he doing, bro, but it's getting our players hurt.
We've been talking about that shit too.
Hey,
dog.
It's getting our players
Right.
hurt.
It's getting Charger fucking like ugly and shit. You know what I mean? Like that dude, I don't know why that dude hasn't been fired either. It's like both them motherfuckers, Bruce Gruden and the fucking whoever the strength and conditioning coach of the Chargers, should not fucking have fucking coaching job. I mean,
That's Mark
strength and
Davis.
conditioning jobs ever.
That's Mark Davis.
It's gonna take his man's the general manager to fire him.
Thank you,
What's
brother.
crazy is
And what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that?
That's the crazy thing is that like the whole fucking regime changed,
Gee, we're
right?
good.
And like he was allowed to bring in guys from from all over, like from like wherever guys he wanted, I guess, McDaniels to work with, and they fucking kept Deuce Gruden. What the fuck does Deuce Gruden have on on fucking Davis or what?
But he has nothing to do. He doesn't have to do with the play on the field. He's just working out the players. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's like, yeah, to still have a job after that. Like, I would want like to bring if I was even like a coach too, I would want to bring my own strength and conditioning coach, right? That I'm familiar with, or that I'm comfortable with, working with the players because I know that he's gonna do the job. But I mean, McDaniels came in here, Deuce Gruden had the job, and he was just okay. You got that. You're Davis's guy.
Hey, how do you make people mods? I don't even know how to do that shit.
You gotta like right.
You gotta do it from YouTube.
Yeah, you gotta do
You
it
gotta
on
do it on YouTube. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
So do you think that he'll fire the GM and McDaniels at the same, both together?
Well, he has two GMs where he just fucking promotes the other one and fires one.
Yeah, keep champion there.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Either. I think he's gonna
Nah,
give
I
him
don't
the
think
draft.
I don't think Ziegler is the one in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't think Ziegler is the one in trouble.
But he has to fire McDaniels.
If it stays like this, for damn sure.
It's the job.
I don't think McDaniels gets fired, even if they lose this week.
Okay, if they go 2-12, 2-15, you think you don't get fired? Damn.
Hey, look, Gravy, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, I believe you could lose your job if you lose to fucking Jeff Saturday, bro. I believe, because you're talking about a guy who has no NFL experience as coaching at all. Nowhere. He played in the NFL, and he coached high school, and he's been an analyst.
I mean, he's a center, so I give him that because centers are like the smartest dudes on the fucking field because they have to know everything. But
One of the best, look, let's not act like he wasn't one of the best centers in the NFL when he was playing, bro. Let's not act like he wasn't one of the best centers in the NFL when he was playing, bro. Jeff Saturday was a beast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Smart, man. Those motherfuckers.
But that doesn't just because you play, you still have to have some type of experience to come into as a head coach. You know what I mean? Just because I'm advising you about what to do, don't mean I can actually get it done. And even still, you're talking about my first game, I come in and I smash on a coach that's had experience not only as a coordinator but a head coach before, is at his second time, and he's been losing everything. You know what I mean? You've been losing to everybody for no fucking reason. And then you lose to somebody with no experience at all.
Hey,
I don't see it as that.
You don't think Mark Davis can rethink it after that, Gravy? Like something like that?
Well, I think Irsay.
What up,
did a
Aaron?
very- I
What
think
up, Aaron?
Irsay
What's
did
up,
a
y'all?
very, very
I'm having
bad
technical
job
difficulties.
at what he did by hiring this guy.
Give me a second, bro.
I
Sorry,
think
Gary,
Irsay did a very bad job of doing this. There's plenty of coaches that are on that staff that were head coaches before.
Yeah.
And Jeff Saturday, he knows the game. He was with 15 years inside the game. And
The
then,
enemy, we got a lot of people out there qualify for that.
You know what it is?
no, I'm on the staff already for the coach on the staff.
Gus Bradley is sitting there and he ignored him. So
But
that
he-
just
I
shows
think
you
We ignored him too.
I think it's more of a. I think
Right?
it's more of like a.
I think he has people around
addiction.
him. He has people around him to run the game. So, like clock management and getting the guys together and preparing like daily things, he's gonna have to get used to. But as far as the gameplay, you leave it up to your assistants, man. And they do their work. They're not very good at it. But they just got rid of the head guy. He was a scapegoat, so they just canceled him out. So I don't think it's gonna be bad as for us. Him losing to Jeff Saturday, it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm with you on that. It'll be very embarrassing.
Very.
But for I think Mark Davis will understand that aspect of it, that he has football people around him, and it'll be. Then I just don't want it to. I just don't want to hear. We're going to another coach. We're going to another coach. That's it. That's unstable, dirty. You know that what it does to a team when you got coaching after coaching after coaching and system after system. And we're gonna be ending up talking about the same shit again next year.
Hey, what are we saying? What are we saying?
The only thing is, if we're having so much trouble with this system already, wouldn't you rather get rid of it like now? Since like it was like, if you don't think it's gonna work, like you know what I mean. If you think like you know what, this guy's just not gonna cut it. McDaniels, this is his second time around. He hasn't proven it. Like you have to make that decision. Like you have to be. I think that's where you have to be smart. Like and be.
What about if our record was different though, Gabe? Like, will we be fucking feeling a different way about this more?
But it's not. It's not, Mike. It's not, Mike. It's not.
Mike, see, here's the thing. You got to think about it like this. The record is the whole reason we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
So the question you ask is actually a question that's null and void because you're bringing up the fact that, well, what if the record was different? But yeah, the answer would be no, we wouldn't be having a conversation. But because we were expecting better and we've done 3 games at 17 plus points where we lost is the whole reason for the conversation. You know what I mean? The record in itself is the whole reason for the conversation because we all expect better. We deserve better, and we're not getting better. No matter what we do, we're not getting better. You got people who fought all damn year to get a job, have a great game, and then decide, you know what, I'm done with it. I don't want to play no more. I'm gonna just go ahead and retire. Then you ship off other people in the middle of the season, right? You make all these picks, you make these moves, you're getting rid of all these number ones. You know what I mean? You're not playing people where they need to be. This and that. Like it's so much turmoil. This is so much more dysfunctional than last year to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is so much more dysfunctional
Yeah,
than
because
last
last year the shit that was happening brought the group together, and this shit is just like
tearing it apart.
Tearing them apart.
Last year shit was uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Last year shit was uncontrollable. This year, this
It's
is for
awful.
no reason.
Speaking of all fucked up, hey. Nah, I'm trying to transition real quick. My boy Ern, Big Ern, what's up, man? He was talking shit in the chat. I just tattooed shot.
Bro, why y'all over here talking about some damn golf swings and some Tiger Woods? Nobody cares about your characters, Dirty. You're level 12. Nobody cares about that shit. Bro. We don't care about that.
Hey. I know why you talking shit. That's because you can't beat nobody. In nothing. This nigga can't beat nobody, bro. I ain't seen him win a game yet. I ain't seen him win a game yet.
You a damn lie. Look at my channel.
Hey, Ern, they talking about it like it's Wii golf or something, huh?
As soon as it hits Saturday, Ern be talking shit. He talks shit all week, but Saturday is like extra.
It's Black Saturday.
Yeah, he trying out his material for later tonight. He trying out his material now for later tonight.
I got something for Gordo tonight, bro. I got something for that motherfucker.
No, what's this? What's
Oh,
this? Love?
take that down. Sorry, that's my cousin.
The hell
Shit,
is
bro.
this?
That's
Oh.
my shit. That's my cousin shit. He's
the dude from Murder Rally.
Fucking gay. Hey, even set up gay. It's gay.
Got love something on there. I go die.
Oh, sorry. Hey, man, Ern, I didn't get a chance to ask you, bro. How was your week, man? How you feeling, bro? Everything good?
So my week was cool. I had a little doctor's appointment, and the doctor kind of busted me out on smoke. She like, as soon as she walks in, she's like, "It smells like cigarettes in here." I'm like, "I don't smoke cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes in like a year." And she's like pressing me hella hard, like, "No, it smells like cigarettes." I'm like, "Well, I smoke my weed in backwoods." She's like, "Well, if you're gonna smoke your weed in the backwood, you might as well smoke Newports." So I'm trying to I put that out there just to ask for some suggestions. Dirty gave me suggestions, like some suggestions on something I could smoke, like maybe smoke like a big blunt without the tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Any
Hemp
suggestions out there?
blunts. The hemp ones, the hemp fucking
papers.
Those are good, man.
Banana
Or-
peels too. You can dry up
Or
the banana peel too.
don't smoke weed before you go to the doctor.
Hey, I'm always honest with them because I want them to be like, if there's gonna be something, I'll be like, hey, I'll be like,
You can wait right after, bro.
They always ask, you smoke cigarettes? I'll be like,
Can't wait,
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I smoke weed.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When I smoke a blunt here and there, now because I used to smoke cigarettes, like I used to smoke like I got to a point where I was like smoking like 2 packs a day. You know what I'm saying? And so that smell, like it stays there, right? But like when I smoke a blunt, like in my house, my whole house smells like cigarettes.
I know that.
You know what I mean? It's a trip.
That's why I smoke joints.
Yeah, so but see, like this is my house right here. Like this is my room, like my kickback room, right? I got a door open when at night I leave it open so it airs out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, OG niggas smoke joints, bro.
Yeah, but
OG
OG
niggas smoke joints.
Yeah, OG niggas from the 70s smoke joints, my niggas.
No.
I'm a 90s baby.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you something, bro. You want a suggestion? I'm trying to tell you something. The paper is going to be your clearest form aside from a blunt or a pipe. You know what I mean?
Water pipe, yeah,
Because
water
the
pipe is always better.
That paper is not made out of any tobacco. You know what I mean? You get the
And
hemp.
it'll last longer too. Your weed will last longer.
You get the hemp paper. Your high gonna be a lot better. I'm guaranteeing you.
Yeah,
Bro.
I would tell you.
Once you taste it, You taste it because look, half your weed is being cut by the tobacco that you inhale in as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's suffocating your herb. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta smoke so much of it. You can roll a 1 gram a 1 gram blunt, and I can roll a half a gram joint, and I guarantee you'll be higher off my half gram joint than your half gram blunt. Because now,
Dirty. I know you're half gram.
Stop it. Stop it.
Smoking that half gram joint, dog. You better.
We are not smoking that itty bitty shit, bro.
No. Now the thing is, listen,
Dirty should look like a toothpick.
bro. Got love for you, bro. But
hey, look.
Not if your tolerance is high, though, Dirty. Not
Well,
if your
first off,
tolerance is high.
them was some overgrown
This
papers.
is like Shaquille O'Neal.
They were some overgrown papers. I
you
brought
ain't like didn't have like a bag.
Look. Hold on, wait.
Crashing
See,
that
the
shit
thing
out.
about it is, when you put them in the rollers, if you put too much, it gets super tight and you can't smoke it.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? If you put it in the roller and it gets super tight, then you can't smoke it.
I'm giving you shit, my G. That's
I
it.
know.
I be just.
Yeah, but like honestly, like the papers and everything like that. Look, like like for real, like you're not gonna smoke this little fucking regular joint, bro. That's just because that's the way you smoke. So, right? Exactly. That is a lot of
like a piece of meat or what? Like
That's a big jerky, huh?
beef jerky. That.
Yeah. So like, I mean, bro, like the bongs are good. And they're all kinds of good, but like there should be a certain amount of blunts you should smoke. Blunts are cool to smoke, but you can't smoke them all.
I like to taste my weed.
You know what I hate about blunts? When you leave them in your ashtray, even in your car clothes, that shit still seeps through, nigga, and you can smell it.
Yep. For tobacco.
That's why
The thing I hate the most about blunts is if you light that motherfucker and you put it out and you want to spark that motherfucker again later, it's not the same. That motherfucker be harsh as fuck.
Because of all the fucking the resin that is built up on the other weed already. It's already tastes like fresh weed anymore. You know what I mean? So all the resin that's gone through it with the tobacco and all that shit. Because the tobacco and the fucking weed resin goes through there, and then it's like, don't you notice sometimes that shit on your
It
lips?
kills the herb.
Yeah, then sometimes that shit leaves it on your lips and shit. Like that shit's you like.
And
yeah.
I don't smoke pinners. I smoke private joints. Different. It's a difference.
Hey, those papers are so small, bro. I don't think you can smoke them.
Just enough for you. Just enough for you, huh, Dirty? No one else. Just enough for you.
Look, Grady.
They're not the share size.
Look, so if you're sitting at home, right? If you're sitting at home,
I'm a custodian,
and it's just you sitting at home, why the fuck you gonna roll something to get 6 people high when it's just you?
Yeah,
it's just you.
Because I'm trying to get high enough for 6 people. God damn it!
Look, if you're at a point where you can't get high enough, bro, you're overindulging.
I think I'm overindulging, man.
You're overindulging.
I'm there.
There's no reason for you to sit there and say you can't get high enough, bro. What the fuck are you running from? What are you running from so bad? You got to get that high.
You see me get high enough. You see me get high enough.
No, I'm
Gabe like this. Gabe be all like this.
You can't be smoking that much. I'm saying.
Low understand where I'm coming from. I'm being for real.
I was gonna say something.
I'm being real right now, man. Low will agree where I'm coming from, bro. That statement, bro, is an alarming statement, bro. What in the world can be so bad that no matter amount of how much weed you smoke, you can't get high enough?
Like, where are you trying to get at? Where are you trying to get at, right?
What are you running from?
Yeah.
Dude, this ain't Mental Health Mondays, motherfucker.
Hey,
I mean, but you, as a friend, bro.
No, that's true shit.
Dirty. We'll talk, bro. This ain't the time or the place for it.
Hey, that's all I need to hear, bro.
Look,
you got my number. You got my number, bro. But that's the
I get that part, Dirty. I mean, there is, but like if there's like okay, if we got you to the point to where like you're sitting back in the corner crying like and doing some other shit, yeah, weed doesn't do that. We just keeps you high and you're just happy. Like I'm always happy, bro. Like I'm able to function physically instead of being on all kinds of fucking pain meds, bro.
Oh yeah,
like, I can't do that shit. Like this helps. You know what I'm saying? But like, I do understand. Like, I was noticing, like, damn, my teeth are getting stained and woo. I'm like, man, I'm sitting there fucking. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's certain things that come along with it. So like, a good balance of it is different. So like me, I went from like smoking big old fucking the Kings, and now I'm going a little bit going down, smoking Apple J, and just kind of like maintaining. There's a difference, but I had to build like that so I was able to move. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I went from I had to build myself up a tolerance to where like now I smoke a fat joint, I'm cool. Like it actually does the job for a good amount of time.
My uncle's mustache, he's been smoking for 50 years, man. It's like Dirty's hair, like blonde, but it's right here in his mustache.
Like peach fuzz?
Real, like I don't want everybody to just be jumping on Earn. You know what I'm saying? That's across the board for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. That's true.
Whether it's weed, whether it's alcohol or whatever. You overindulging and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to sit back and realize why. You know what I'm saying? Why am I masking this with this? You know what I'm saying? So if you're in that situation, you need to go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's professional or just talk to one of your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And try to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not safe for anybody, just in general.
I tell you one thing though, I have seen Earn high as fuck. So that's a lie. I know he do be getting high enough because that motherfucker sometimes be like, what?
Yeah, but that's what Dirty's saying is like when you get to that point, then what? You know what I mean? And then you just, there has to be a certain point in your mind to where you say, hey, this is, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, when I'm at there though, like. I'll probably take another hit or two, but
people who smoke
people
who smoke to get to that vegetation state, bro, that's a problem.
No, okay. So you better see. Okay, look, check this out. All right,
but it hits people differently, though, Dirty.
Right. So this is one of my biggest arguments about marijuana, right, or cannabis of what it's called. That's what it is, right? Cannabis. It has cannabinoids. It's an oil, right? Your cells have cannabinoids in it. Your cells doesn't have alcohol, opiates, or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can overindulge that shit. And I was even actually having a conversation with my mom about this. It's almost like the same effect as cancer cells. Everybody has cancer cells in their body, but when one thing starts affecting it, then the cancer cells comes out, and then it starts affecting you because you're out of balance, right? So if you overdo that, you can get into a thing called KMT, which is some kind of ketamine kind of thing that's not going to make you like crazy or something. It's worded something, but it has to do with the terpenes and stuff like that your body is going to shut off certain things. So a good level of it is okay. The overindulgence is just fucking burning money and just doing that. But it's like if you're doing 1,000 milligrams, eating that shit, and then smoking 20 fucking blunts a day, yeah, it's fucking crazy. But it's meant to be enjoyed for at certain types of quantities, not the way like most people smoke nowadays.
Hey, is an ounce a week a lot?
That is borderline. Hey. About see, I can do about a half.
Talk to me behind the scenes, Gabe. Talk to me behind the
scenes. Hold on. Ounce a week is a lot.
It's not a lot, is it?
That's what I'm usually averaging, huh? So that's what I'm.
Nigga, I'm at an ounce every 2 days.
That's a lot, brother. That's a lot.
Don't talk to me behind the scenes, man. I don't got no answer.
How? I would love to be your dope man,
Hey, but Dirty Low, I go to Costco, bro. You said you know what I'm saying, you spoke a good point there, you know, and that's across the board. It's balance. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that balance. You know what I'm saying? And some of us are not aware of how far we've gone off the, you know what I'm saying, off the scale. So balance is key in everything.
Yes.
No, you know what though? To being home a lot though too. That shit does fuck around. Because I remember being on COVID, I would smoke a lot more too.
I'm starting to think I don't smoke that much.
Now at work, and shit like that. That's why I only smoke an ounce.
You feel good about yourself out there,
bro. I can do an eighth a week. I'm good.
Eighth a week.
I'm good on the eighth of
Nah,
week.
for real, I wish I could do that.
Pick them up.
Nigga, I smoke at eight.
Good.
I smoke at eighth just doing a live, bro.
Jay Erd's like shit. Hey,
See, because that's because they're and I already know, bro. You know what I mean? We'll talk behind the scenes, but you see somebody about that already. You know what I mean? But you may want to start talking about something else. I don't know, because that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. By yourself, that's a lot.
So anybody that's watching, right? Like in a couple of weeks, bro, I'm actually gonna be doing a different channel, and we're gonna be doing shit like this. We're gonna be
That's
talking
a good
about
thing now because
people.
I need this type of shit too because I suffered through that bullshit too. You know what I mean? Like I've seen I've seen people for it too. You know what I mean? That's why I be saying like
to talk about it. Be honest, dog.
That's what I be saying like we're on the same boat. We're on the same boat.
Mike J.
I used to be in that boat. I ain't a bullshit. I've been where you've been. That's why I'm saying, bro. That's just it's not healthy for your pocketbook. It ain't healthy for your lungs. It ain't healthy for your mental stability. It's a, you know what I mean? It's a coping mechanism. Instead of facing the problem, you're just trying to cope with it and blend over. But you're gonna forever have the issue if you never face it.
Oh yeah, no, but that's one thing though too that I do that I make sure, like when I get paid, I like my wife is always been like, she's always even like.
There's a budget for it.
I always put away money first, dog, and I have my leftover money. That's what I'll waste for the week on my shit. But I always put everything left over. So whatever I have left over, I have a little bit more left over.
That's crazy. Y'all dropping like what 200 a week on herb or more. You probably in the 500 range, right?
This is a 400 bag right here.
Yeah, so you 400 a week, nigga. I am $35 to $40 a week, bro.
That's where I got cool too because I get the hookup out here. I get it for like an ounce for like $85. So fire.
Allegedly.
Look, that's on. You know how much you could be doing. The things you could be doing, bro. You're retired. The things,
nigga, I have damn near everything I need though, bro. I got cars, I've got clothes.
What I'm saying is, the things your kids can need if you ever had to go. Imagine what you could be putting away for your kids, or your grandkids, or something like that for later on, versus overindulging. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a kind, like you said, it's a kind of.
I feel you. I do feel you, but
it's. Man, if let's say you spend $400 every 3 days, right?
Hold on.
No, that 400 bag right there is way more than an ounce. That's just like
That's
like a QP, right?
No, it's a quarter pound for four.
Quarter pound for four, right? Now, you go through an ounce. You said in 2 days.
Add it up.
So how long does that QP bag last?
A week and a half.
Well, you have to take into account that as soon as I get the bag, my wife usually rapes the bag, and then my daughter would be like, sell me an ounce, and my son, everybody in my house asks for weed, and then I give the neighbors some weed. So at the end of the day, I end up with about 2 ounces.
Allegedly.
So you sell some, you get rid of some of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you recoup what? Maybe half of what you spent?
I probably get about
one. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I probably end up with about 175 out of it.
Hold on. All right, check it out. Hold on. Right now, what we're doing, not supposed to be doing. This is a phone call. We're talking numbers and shit. We're breaking down shit. We're not supposed to be doing that.
Hey, well, it sound like the end of the Roscoe Jenkins movie. He's like, well, first you get some niggas in the hood with some cell phones, and next thing you know you flip that, and then you get that at 5 cell phones. Next thing you know, the whole hood got cell phones.
No bullshit, because you're sitting there talking, right? I'm sitting there looking at Gravy. I was like, I think we need to go talk to Ern real quick.
Hey, you got a quarter, and then you
look. So this can also be considered. It can also be considered in the realms of a slight intervention. So it's key.
Look, check it out.
No, it's not. I was joking. I was trying to help. I don't know what y'all talking about. I was trying to lend some help.
No, I know, but we can't. Like, I mean,
No.
Like, hey, bro, like, check it out.
It's not that. It's not that. What I'm asking is because look, you know what I mean. We do things, you know what I mean, and we don't necessarily think about them, or we do them and we do think about them, but then nobody says anything, so we continue to think that it's okay. And I'm just saying, look at it from a financial standpoint. You know what I mean? And then the fact that you have to acknowledge an overindulgence of something. You know what I mean? Because once you start to overindulge, you don't enjoy it anymore.
So
you know,
it becomes overindulgence
just to get back to normal.
Right. So it's there's when you're talking to somebody about a situation that they like don't see, almost basically you can't do a realization of what they're doing wrong and then say, oh well, look at this is another thing. No, it's just the basic thing that he's doing wrong. You're smoking too much bud, bro. Slow down. Your doctor said that. Them motherfuckers are like, hey, you're chilling. You don't smoke cigarettes. They're telling you exactly what it is. Find a different avenue, bro. Get some big ass raw cones, do some shit like that. It's not going to be the same. You might get a little bit higher. You know what I mean? All these different things are going to affect, bro. Like, and that's what it's like. That's what it comes down to. Like,
yeah,
that's all it is. That's all it is.
You're gonna learn today, Ern. You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Hey, Ern.
Because what I'm gonna do, like, yeah.
Man, Ern all this stuff about Raider shit and about Carr and all this shit, and we ended up talking about his weed.
I'm just saying, roll you a couple of
for a reason.
Hey, Ern,
roll you a couple of joints. You'll see how your herb kind of starts to last a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Your hop is gonna be a little bit better. Your herb gonna taste a lot better. You know what I mean? And maybe you won't overindulge too much.
I used to smoke that.
Because once you got to start to keep rolling them joints, man, fuck that. I'm gonna roll 5 today, and that's what I'm gonna hold on for today.
Hey, Dirty, and the only one that's gonna be losing is the drug dealer. That's the only one that's gonna be losing out of this.
When I switched over to just like bongs, like strictly bongs and shit, like and like pipes and shit, bro. Because I used to smoke way more weed because you waste way more weed in blunts and shit like that. But now you pack like 2-3 bong ribs, dog. Yeah. I mean bong bowls, and that's like maybe 1 blunt, but you'll be like good for like 2-3 blunts. You know what I mean?
So
It's
like,
just
my thing is with pipes and shit, like you got to get a different amount of pipes, and at the end of the week you got to clean them all out, like, and that's like it's like an extra job, and then you have to buy more pipes, and then you just get rid of. So you're always spending money. So it's basically the same thing, but you save the glassware that you spend. Like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of almost comes out with papers and blunts and all that shit.
I feel you. What I've learned to start doing is, like you said, have a couple of them, right? Have like 4 or 5 of them. But what I've learned to start doing is I go and get me a big bottle of 91 proof alcohol, right? When I'm done smoking, I put a little alcohol in it, shake it up, pour it out, pour a little bottle of water in it, shake it up, pour it out, and then I set it to the side. It's clean. It stays clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It stays clean. I know it's a small little process, but to think about, if you say you take 25 rips out, I mean, take 25 bowls in that bitch, and then the resin starts to get thick. Now you got to start sticking stuff in there, try to clean up. You can't really
start breaking the glass.
Yeah, you end up breaking the glass.
So I have one of these for my ashtray, right? So it's like when I'm smoking, and this is my ashtray right here, but then it has the lid on it, right? So I just cover my shit, you know. And,
See, I got these. You know what I mean? I got the little pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got the little pipe cleaners. I use those, but what I learned was if I just pour a little alcohol in there when I'm done, you know what I mean, with this one, shake it around and pour it out, all that extra shit come out and my glass stay clean. So the next time I hit it, it's a clean hit. You know what I mean? Make sure
boiling water too. Boiling water cleans that shit.
Put a little bit of rice or salt with that alcohol.
Rinse it twice and let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes before you decide if you want to eat it again. You know what I mean? But I know I'm not.
One of the big
I clean them out. Once I'm done with my session, I clean it out. You know what I
And if
mean?
you put a little bit of salt with the alcohol, that shit, or like any like little bit, anything to like scratch off like the walls of the pipe. You put like salt or raw rice. a little bit, just and then shake it up. That shit will clean everything. It will, like, say if you have an older pipe and you do that shit with the 91 alcohol and a little bit of salt, you just shake that shit up. That shit will clean that shit, make the shit look like new.
Terrence, what's good, my G? What's up?
What up, Shane?
Terrence, man, look. I mean, not Terrence. Ern, brother. For real. Just check this out, my Jew. My dude.
My Jew.
I said my Jew. Kanye's
You Kanye West or something, bro?
Kanye again, bro.
It's because that hat fits him like a Jew hat. That's why that hat fits him like a Jew hat.
Yeah, there you go. Now I'm about to got to close all this stuff up, bro. But like for real, just slow down a little bit, bro, and just get some king size raws. Try it from there and just slow down a little bit, bro. That's all you got to do.
I think that's what I'm gonna do is go get some raws, bro, because I know these these blunts ain't no good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just that. At least
later on, I mean, just
do that. That part will be good, though, right there. Just because that shit it cleans out a lot of the other shit. Because the fucking the tobacco resin is just.
Yeah, because them backwoods, man, they got the biggest Surgeon General warning on them out of everything that's packaged.
I don't want to be nasty, but you see what you spit out, Ern? That shit dark black like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that ain't. Hey, if you spit out dark black, that ain't good, bro.
It's lightweight cigarettes. Yeah. What's happening with cigarettes? What they do is they put it through the process, whatever. They chemical it, they dry it, they do that, and then they fucking do all that shit, and then they package it up. It's almost the same thing as that. The only process that does it longer are cigars. Cigars, you don't inhale it like you do with tobacco. It's different. You kind of just let it smoke around. You get a little buzz from it. You do inhale a little bit, but it's not that. It's more for the taste.
You taste the aroma.
Yeah, you taste that's
flavor and the aroma.
Yeah. So, but when you're inhaling it's tobacco, it's like you're smoking weed with that. And then I would trip out that motherfuckers would smoke chops. So they'll turn around, get a Black and Mild, which is fucking crazy chemicals, and then put weed with that and then smoke it like a joint. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, nah, that's like
I know motherfuckers that do that shit with menthol cigarettes. But like, nigga, what are you doing? That's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's,
Wait, man,
that's garbage.
Yeah, I gotta finish up. I got shit going on here in the yard and stuff like that, man. So, all right, man. Just you'll be good, bro. Just take your time with it, man. Just kind of slight weight, kick back and shit. And
you know, like appreciate the game, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be straight.
You'll be all right, bro.
Intervention, baby.
Yeah, I know. Like we're gonna sit like, bro, you can do it, man. No, I was playing. Nah. Hey, all right, man. So I'm not even gonna just fuck. We need a win, bro. Any last thoughts, anybody, bro? I'm not even gonna go. Who needs to do what or anything like that, bro? Like I'm just kind of over it. I just want to see these motherfuckers win. I don't care.
We need a
win. If we want to see wins, we're gonna have to wait till next year, bro, because this shit is a wrap. This shit is a wrap. The coaches have lost the locker room, bro. So one question I want to leave with you guys. What do you guys feel is the better option? Now let me finish giving both options before you guys reply. Do you feel like we should start getting rid of players and bring in players to fit this system, or just go ahead and get rid of the motherfucking coach and bring in a coach that can fit this system? For this going into next year.
That's what we'll do. We'll finish off on that. So go, everybody. That's Ern's last question. Since Ern had an intervention, he's gonna finish off the show with it, bro. So that's so you guys answer that, and then we'll get out of here. So go for it.
Let me get my part real quick. I'll jump in on that. So to get rid of players, you see they've already doing that. So right. that part of the question answers itself. Now I'll get into the second part. Because that's the more important part. If you were to get rid of a coach, you're not going to bring in a coach to fit this system. You are going to bring in a coach with a system he knows how to run. It would be a completely different system.
Okay, Dirty. So the one word I messed up in there that messed up the whole context of the question, I meant bringing a coach to fit the players, not a coach to fit the system.
Okay,
but a coach with a system that fits these players. You know what I mean?
With the correction of the question asked, that is to bring in a coach to fit the players. Let's just be honest. You had one of those. You had one of those already. You didn't want to give him the job. So I don't think that's of their concern of a coach that fits the players. I think more or less that it is just a coach he just mismanages games. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a bad system. I can see what he's trying to do, but it's the mismanagement of the games that is really the biggest issue with him. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of Brandon Marshall, but he has said it multiple times, and he hasn't changed up with what he said. The guy does great game planning. He's a mismanagement of men, and he's mismanaging time and play.
Not to leave, Rafa. What the hell?
So if he can't get that in order, then that's an issue. That's a situation. You know what I mean? So from my standpoint, I don't really care what you do or what they do. I just want to win. And I don't care who's getting the wins. I just want the dub. If McDaniels can come out and actually start winning, I'm good with that. All I'm asking is, bro, stop mismanaging games. And if you can't do that, then don't be here.
For sure.
And to add to what Dirty's saying, I agree with what he's saying, but in order for us, and this is the point that I've been, going at for a long time, is
win, baby.
We, of course, we want to win, but all these times that we were neglected to say that we were rebuilding or was attempting to rebuild, we never really rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? Because we failed so much in the draft. You know what I'm saying? To get players now through free agency is not going to help us build this. You know what I'm saying? Free agency, all that does is just put a Band-Aid on what we need, or to help us, you know what I'm saying, push up to, to the next level. We don't have that at this point. So in order for us to build like we should have been building all these years, we got to do it through the draft. So this is the wrong time to even try to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
What was the question again, Aaron? I'm sorry, go for it. And Rafi, you can ask real quick, then we'll go Gabe, Gravy, and me. I gotta go.
What were we saying?
What was the question again? I'm sorry, brother.
So is it more logical for us to get rid of players and bring them in to fit Josh McDaniels and them, even though it doesn't look like they're going to work out? Or should we just cut our losses and get rid of the coach and bring in a coach with a system that fits these players?
What do you think, Rafi?
Oh man, that was a good question right there. So I was thinking about getting rid of the players and the new regime of Josh McDaniels. That would be difficult, right? But if we save money for the cap space right there, that would be definitely right.
Okay.
But honestly, because I was talking with my cousin right there, and I have went to the barber shop to get renewed, and they look like that.
Right. Okay, shit. So you think going with McDaniels in and then get rid of the players. All right. Gabe, what you got, bro?
Yes.
Should I think, bro, like at this point, I mean, if he keeps losing like this, it will have to be, a big time turnaround, I think, in order for like McDaniels to like look good enough to keep his job, man, because at this point it looks just more of the Denver, McDaniels. You know what I mean? The head coach McDaniels. Not the offensive coordinator McDaniels. So it's like I'd rather him. I keep Ziegler. You know what I mean? Just get rid of him, man. Because I mean, but if then again too, like what kind of coach are you bringing in? Are you bringing in like a Sean Payton? Are you going all in for Sean Payton? Are you going? Are you gonna go try to find one of these offensive coordinator dudes, like that are in the waitings, but so maybe if that's just the thing where I agree with Dirty. It's like they had one in here before that that was appeasing the players, that were playing for him. All you needed to do was probably get some great coordinators in here, and maybe this ship would have been a lot better right now. But at this point, it's like now we have to start back at square one, because it's finding that guy that's gonna be, mesh with our current players.
Yeah,
go that way.
Right. Oh yeah. Gravy, what you think, bro?
I think you get the players, keep McDaniels there, that foundation there, I don't want to go through everything all at once because a new coach comes in, you're going to get new players. Either way, we're going to go through that transition of getting players either way. So
Yes.
keep what you have. If you got to do coordinator things or maybe position coaches, maybe they ain't panning out, but we keep the head guy is gonna stay, and then you get the players to adjust to his system. That's what.
Yeah, and you know another point though too, like that. I think Allegiance put earlier. He I don't think they want or critique it. I don't know what it was, but if we get rid of McDaniels, dog, with the contract that he has, we're gonna be paying 3 coaches.
3.
So that's another big hurdle right there. Like, you know what I mean? That's another a big reason why we might keep him.
So you're saying McDaniels?
I'm saying McDaniels, but I would want to, go the other route. But it's just it's so hard to get away from it because, I mean, I know I don't hit the salary cap, so maybe with the money that Davis has been getting, maybe he can go.
Exactly.
It's unlikely, you know what I mean? Because of the coaches.
I don't think we had to pay Gruden, Gabe, because he breached his contract.
He didn't breach his contract.
But Mark Davis said that he was going to pay him the rest of his contract.
Oh no, that was
because he wasn't in breach of contract.
That was done before.
He wasn't in breach of contract.
Yeah, that was done before his contract.
That's before.
Well, if they paid him, then it's his money. So his money pays for the coaches.
Here's the number one factor. And Gabe hit it on that. He hit the hammer. You know what I mean? He hit the nail with the hammer, bro. It doesn't affect the salary cap. So what the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
It got nothing to do with me being able to sign and not sign players. I don't give a shit what the front office has to pay out aside from the salary cap. It fucking means nothing.
But it factors what type of team you're gonna get. Dirty,
Yeah, but if you go out and finally get the right head coach, it doesn't fucking matter.
Because we're bringing up this Sean Payton shit. What makes you think Sean Payton wants to come here? It's unstable.
I'm not bringing up the Sean Payton.
Or anybody. I'm pretty sure.
He like a Sean Payton. He said like a coach, like a new head coach, like a Sean Payton.
Sure it's around the whole football world that going to coach for the Raiders is not a good job.
Nope. Here's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for our head coach to get better at situational football and make better calls. If not, can you please give me a coach that can make good calls in situational football when needed? I'm asking for our head coach to either do that or get me one who can, because that is our only issue. We're making the wrong play calls at the wrong time. I just want it to be just call the game right. If something's not working, then it's not working. Continue to stick with what's working. Stop moving away from it. It's not conducive to winning football, and we're seeing the results.
I see it as the calls are being made well. We're just the players aren't executing.
Man, how is it that you can execute it properly the whole first half and be up 17 points and then blow it in the second? All of a sudden, you just stop doing it? No, those plays aren't being called anymore.
Then who says it's McDaniels?
It's got to be on whoever's calling the plays.
It's whoever's running the defense, and offensively, yes, but not defensively.
Hey, look, defensively, when we set out to do well, and then we come out and we flat out lay an egg, there's an issue with that.
When we do well, it's Grams gets the credit, but when we do bad, it's McDaniels' fault.
No, when we do bad on defense, that also lies on Graham.
Right.
That's Graham.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, remember, Graham makes the defensive calls, but the head coach has the veto at the end of the day. So if he don't like the call, he can overrule it.
But
what is he going to veto?
Exactly.
That's why he brought.
What is he going to veto though? Ern, you know what I mean? He knows defense. He knows what believe you me, McDaniels knows defense.
He knows it,
All
but he's
those-
not the defensive guy.
He's not relying for his defense to be out there as much as Graham does, situationally. Offensively is what Dirty is talking about, and I question the same things at certain times. If they're bad, it doesn't look like out there that they're playing for him, as they did Versace or whatever, because he was there, his stint there, we played real good, and it looked like the players were behind him. But I think if you go coach to coach to coach to coach, we're gonna be dealing with the same shit. It's not gonna make anything better.
Yeah.
You might as well just be stable and let this guy make his moves. Let this regime, what you want to call it, get better at what they need to do and get together and say it. But it's unexcusable for me because they had all off season to do it. They had all mini camps, rookie camps for the players you had. And if you thought those players were good enough for your system, then you just should have played the younger guys sooner or did some different things.
Exactly.
Hey, let me ask you a question? What is Josh McDaniels done as a head coach that makes us want to put enough faith into him to let him tear down the whole team and rebuild it? Like, why do we trust him to do that?
Let him do his work. Let him do his work.
Okay.
Underneath a general manager that has trust in him to do that, because in Denver, he didn't have a general manager that wanted him or coaches that wanted to be with him. His coaches were all picked.
That was 2009. That was 2009. He just failed after a losing streak.
This guy believes in McDaniels. This guy believes at what he could do. It's just like right now, it doesn't look like it's happening, but he's going to give him a chance to do it.
Okay, so Ern, go to answer your question because I got to get the fuck out of here, bro. We're just way too long. Bro, so go to answer your question so I can answer it. And that's gonna be my last. so your question is pretty much what it is that, like you're saying, do we get rid of the players or do we get rid of the coaches? Do we add players and get rid of the coaches, or do we get rid of the coaches and keep the coaches and get rid of players? So what do you see? What do you say?
Man, I hated this.
Yeah, Gabe, are you having that party, bro? Or are you having the after party? That's what they're asking. I've seen somebody ask that earlier.
Going live?
Yeah.
Probably.
Let's do it, Gabe. Let's talk about this.
Go live, bro, because I got shit I got to do, bro, and I don't want you guys to stop talking about it. It's good. It's good.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right off the bat, let's talk about this shit.
Yeah. But like, okay, go ahead, Ern.
So I've never been a fan of this coaching hire from the beginning. I love our players. We made the playoffs last year. Granted, we were a fringe team and we barely made it, but we made it nevertheless. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, we should be improving from there, and we're not. And I have in my opinion, this is all coaching. I mean, all coaching. That's my opinion. So get rid of the coaches and cut our losses with Josh McDaniels now, bro, because he's not going to take us anywhere. Cut our losses, get somebody else, and
hey, fucking Ern. Hey, when you started saying that, look what Michael put.
Hey, that was my bad for asking the question. That's my fault.
But, hey, I love you guys, man, but I gotta go and shit.
No, I want to see some early before the season clips of Ern saying shit.
Oh, bro, like we're gonna have to clip that shit up. No, but okay, so I'm gonna answer the question, right? So your answer is like fucking perfect, right? It's great. Everybody answer is great. Like you guys want to get rid of Derek Carr. Somebody doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's good wide range, right? My opinion and my view is like this. It's gonna be situational. We go 9-8 and don't make the playoffs. We go 9-8 with the shit season that we're at right now. And Derek Carr has a great season. I'm riding with them. I'm riding fucking with them. I'm riding with both of them. I'll let this defense get rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should have told us. That's why I'm going off of what you said, Gravy. They should have told us, just rebuild this defense, bring in Chandler Jones, regardless if he sucks or not. And they did that. That was a splash play, which is fucking horrible for us right now. But then we just ended up in the same place that we're at. So we knew that what we were going to do. So we could have just had fun with the fucking thing instead of putting so much on it to where to try to go out there and win these games, because we're going to have to get this offense going. So we're going to have to fuck up early and then get it going. That's what I figured it was. But then all the injuries.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So basically it's situational. So now if we go under 9-8, depending on play call and everything, I would say the way they came in and managed this, as of right now, the staff, as far as the coaching is concerned, should be completely gone. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why I feel that, is 1, record, 2, loyalty. Everybody's quick to jump to the next fucking thing. Everyone's like, oh, Derek Carr, you're not supposed to stay there forever. No, fucking Brady could have retired there. He wanted to leave because he wanted control. So on and so forth. That's probably just another whole conversation that has nothing to do with this, but it's basically the same fucking shit. So for me personally, I don't think McDaniels can actually become a head coach. There's a way you walk, there's a way you talk. You can have respect for men, but yet at the same time, bro, it's just different. The motherfuckers move different, smell different, talk different, even though they're saying the same words. It's just a different breed of person. He's a great football mind and has a great quarterback that can be great, bro. He could be great, but he has no stability. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting fucked in the whole situation. But if null and void all that bullshit. Bottom line, what it comes down to is that if we go 9-8, we keep them all. Anything less than that, I even say get rid of Carr. But I think McDaniels should go first because he brought a shit defense and didn't do what they said they were supposed to do. I would have took that. That would have been great.
He doesn't have the players, though. He doesn't have the players.
If you would have said, we don't have the players, we're going to run this shit, I would have said, fuck it, let's do it. Instead of fucking a smoke screen, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? This is that bullshit. Football is not supposed to be political. It's not supposed to be all
It's not. Nope.
Right. It's supposed to be one of those fucking, it's supposed to be a sport. Jim Mora, fucking love that shit. We suck. We didn't execute shit. Graham's sitting there looking like, man, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, he doesn't even look like the person that came in because he doesn't have the players. Now, if we would have just said right at the beginning, just say, fucking wipe the board, and like I said, kept these two, all right, we're going to have shit defense. Let's run these court. Let's run them. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. And
well, now you know it's too late. Now you know it's too late already now.
Well, of course it's too late. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. So, like, the only salvation of this fucking anything that's going to be is what Carr and Devontae do moving forward. There's not going to be a playoff push. There's not.
Y'all told me I was. You see, the way I feel is, man, they told me I was getting ready to buy me a nice, big, all-inclusive Hummer. You know what I mean? Then I get there, nigga, and they trying to give me an H3. It ain't the same. Well, it ain't the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with all that shit, bro, it's just like it's almost. I'm not gonna go into conspiracy because I want to start off with that, but I'm just not going to, bro. It's just,
nah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah,
man.
I gotta go, bro.
You got shit to do.
But yeah, hey man. Thank you guys. I know Gabe's gonna be going live, man. Thank you everybody for showing up, man. I appreciate you guys. Shit, I might go live after the game tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how you feel. If they lose, you ain't gonna see me no more.
I'll call you, bro.
I won't even answer you, Gravy.
What?
I won't even answer. I'm not even gonna answer.
I'm not McDaniels. I'm not McDaniels. I'm not Graham. I'm not Carr.
Are you guys gonna have that SC, the Earn show? You guys have a show?
I think Eric said around 2.
About 2 today. All right.
Okay.
I'll be tuning in.
I'll have mine like around 4:20. I'll have my name. Yeah. We'll just wait for your guys' and then we'll jump on that shit. And then if you guys are gonna have a show, but we'll wait for that, and then I'll have a show for sure.
For sure, yeah, man. Guys, today, like you fucking heard Gabe saying it right now. Ern's gonna have a show later. Class. Fuck, I'm all out. Tired, man. But thank you guys for showing up, man. I appreciate it, man. You guys go follow all the guys that have been on here, man. Rewatch the show. Share it with everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Go Raiders, man. And just all I want to say pretty much is, man, one of the biggest things that I've always said is just be thankful for what you do got and what you don't. It could be on any fucking level. Just because you don't got money right now doesn't mean that you need that money right now. Stupid doesn't even know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? So just be patient. But anyways, man, salute to everybody in the nation, man. Thank you guys, man. We will see you guys next week. Go Raiders. Peace.
Raiders.
I don't believe they're frauds. I think they'll be there in the end.
What a season for the Raiders.
Yeah, considering everything that they went through, right? From the John Gruden things to the Henry Ruggs to the players with the gun.
Playing Call of Duty.
Either, but they're not even close to being the best team in their division. They're a wild card team at best.
If Derek Carr is not the quarterback of the Raiders, they're not here.
kind of remake their roster a little bit here today. They matched Chandler Jones with Max Crosby. They had Rocky Sin in the secondary. They lose Yannick Ngakoue.
Devontae Adams, in a massive move here, MJ, is headed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Quick flight. You know, man. Third grade year, myself, NFL star, NBA star. I was wearing Charles Woodson jersey at the time, so it's been documented forever. So I guess you could say it's meant to be.
I don't believe they're frauds. I think they'll be there in the end.
What a season for the